Yes, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the most awaited show on ICMAP, the five-man show. Christopher. Yes. So, the five-man show, we're going to talk about everything about negotiation and its shenanigans. And we have here our expert from Abe, Angela, Gratia, and the one and only JJ.
Hello everyone. Thank you for having me here.
Alright, so our expert here, JJ. JJ, can you tell me more about communication model and what is it really about?
Okay. So negotiation is the process of searching for an agreement to satisfy all parties. So, first is negotiation aims to produce a fair outcome for both sides. And second, if you know the process and follow the process, you can get a good result. And there are 4 steps in the core negotiation process. The first is preparation, the second is opening, the third is bargaining, and the fourth is closing. After this, there is some follow-up, but this assumes the completion of a successful negotiation.
I see. Well, next question. Can you tell me more about the barriers of negotiation? Because when we negotiate, there might be barriers in our communication. So, can you tell me more about it?
So there are some barriers to effective communication, but the common one are first is physical barriers, second is attitudes, the third is language or language differences, and the fourth is psychological barriers, and the fifth is problems with structure design, number 6 is cultural noise, number 7 is lack of common experience, and 8 is ambiguity and overuse of abstractions. Number 9 is information overload, and number 10 is jumping to conclusions.
Yeah. I see. Thank you very much, Gigi, for our expert. Please give him a hand.
Thank you for having me. See you guys. God bless you.
Alright, so now we're going to talk about the non-verbal communication here with our expert Gratia. Gratia, can you tell me some fun fact about non-verbal communication?
Alright, do you know that 90% of all communication is non-verbal?
Oh, really?
Yes! You can notice it by gestures like whether you sit straight, or you place your hand like this, or you cross your legs, or you play with fingertips, and etc.
But isn't it normal to have some gesture like that when you're talking?
Some country will say that's okay, but some country won't even notice. But crossing your legs, like not paying attention, not making eye contact or anything, it's considered negative, and that's not alright. So the perfect way to have a negotiation is making eye contact and sit straight, like when you're ready to have a negotiation.
But now I kind of want to ask a question. Isn't it good if us corner the other party or position them in a way that make them feel badly?
Oh, definitely not good. Position someone as what we want, in sentence or acts, it's called framing. In the other hand, it's also described as the way we describe our offers strongly affect on how other parties view them. It's not always negative. The positive side is framing help us understand what we're trying to achieve, help to view things from multiple perspectives, and avoid making mistakes or creating new problems. Stressing what the other party will gain rather than loss is an important form of framing.
I see. Thank you very much, Gratia, our expert here. Please give her a hand. Alright, so we have talked about non-verbal communication and framing. Now, we're going to talk about the emotion in negotiation. Abe, can you tell me more about the emotion in negotiation?
Yeah, so you should be aware of our behavior that people in the negotiation. There are 4 primary behavior. First is assertive behavior, which is focus on getting the best outcome. And the second is aggressive behavior, so focusing on beating on the other person. And the third is passive behavior, which is focused on not getting hurt. So, and last is manipulative behavior, which is focused on making the other person feel bad while avoiding responsibility.
Alright, but what about the stages in negotiation? There must be stages in negotiation, right? So can you tell me more about the preparation and the opening stage in negotiation?
Okay, so successful negotiation needs preparation. And you need to keep in mind for goal and objective you want to achieve in your negotiation. So first, you need to prepare your bottom line so you can leave your negotiation with best agreement possible for both parties. And then the second is opening, right? So once you open the negotiation, you should make good first impression. And at this stage, you need to focus on making the initial contact, developing a common agenda, and then the determining priorities, and identifying common goals or interests, and managing outcomes for both parties.
Okay, thank you very much, Abby. Now we're going to the bargaining and closing stages. We have our expert here, Angela. Angela, could you please tell us more about the bargaining and closing stages?
Yeah, so in the bargaining stage, all parties come together and they articulate their objectives in the negotiation. Then they need to make sure that in the negotiation they are making progress. And if they are stuck, then they might need to take a time out. And the last stage is the closing stage. In this stage, all parties needs to have a summarize of the negotiation so that everyone is on the same page. And also it is crucial to not show many emotions of how you feel about the negotiation agreements in the end, because it might trigger some assumptions from other parties that you are too happy about the agreement or you are not really satisfied about the agreement.
Thank you very much, Angela and Abby, for the stages in negotiation. Now, we're going to talk about Larry Rose. Some of you might have heard about it, and our expert here, Angela, is very eager to talk about the Larry Rose. So, Angela, could you please tell me about it?
So the roles of Larry explains types of interactions. So there are 8 dimensions which fit into 4 categories. The 4 categories are above, below, togetherness, who are we thinkers, and against, who are I thinkers. The 8 dimensions included in them are leading, helping, cooperative, dependent, withdrawal, defiant, aggressive, and also competitive. So Larry's Rose model helps individuals identify their own behavior or identify others' behavior and adjust themselves towards that behavior. By giving the right response, a negotiation may result in a more effective outcome.
So that's it, everyone, for the 5-man show. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, JJ, for being with us throughout the show. We really appreciate it. And also thank you very much for all of our experts here. Please give ourselves a hand. And we're going to see you next time in the 5-man show. Bye-bye.
Hi! So I've been looking at your company's record and it seems like you guys really need an accountant.
No, we're fine.
But if you don't make any changes, then your company will suffer.
I don't think so.
Hi!
Hi.
So I've been looking at your company's record and it seems like you guys really need an accountant.
Yeah, we're facing financial problems lately. Would you mind to recommend me some brilliant accountant?
Yeah, sure. So here are some of my recommendations.
Yes.
Hello everyone, I'm going to tell you about the Moscow tool. So, what does Moscow tool stand for? Moscow stands for must have, should have, can have, and will not have. So, what does it really use for? The Moscow tool can help you in prioritization in negotiation and can also help you set expectation, because in negotiation there's always going to be things that you cannot have, there's always going to be things that you must have. So it could help you in prioritizing things, and it could also help you in setting your expectation so that you will not be disappointed later.
Yeah, so the 5 bold step canvas helps you co-designing the goal as well as 5 bold steps to achieve that goal. Additionally, using this tool, your team will be able to clarify what supports your goal, what challenges your goal, and what opportunities you created in working on your negotiation. And best of all, the vision canvas will help you to verify design criteria for your business models and strategy.
Hi, so today I want to explain about giver, taker, and matcher. Adam Grant divided people into 3 groups. There are giver, taker, and matcher. Takers strive to get as much as possible from the others. Matchers aim to trade evenly, and they expect as much as they give. Givers are a rare type of breed where people contribute to others without expecting something in return. But don't worry, people can shift from one style to another as you travel across different work roles and relationships.
Hello everyone, I'm going to tell you about the TED prompting skill. So what does TED prompting skill really mean? Well, TED stands for tell me more, explain more, and describe more. So what does it really use really? Well, TED prompting skill can be used for you to extract more information from your negotiation partner so that you can gain more information, gain more insight, so that when you negotiate, you can leverage this information as much as you can.